and welcome to this yoga flow practice with the focus on abdominal muscles. You can come to sit, maybe you sit on something higher to have some more space for your hips. And then when you're ready, just allow your gaze to soften, your eyes to close. And as we're focusing on the abdominal muscles in this practice, go ahead and place your hand below your navel. This is the area that we will focus on to strengthen those muscles. And as you breathe, can you exhale and draw the lower belly where you have placed your hand now slightly in and out. And then when you inhale, you allow the belly to go again. Exhale and draw the lower belly in and a little bit up towards the spine. Inhale, allow the belly to go out again. Exhale, draw the lower belly in and up to the spine. And inhale, allow the belly to go out again. Exhale. Inhale. So very low in the belly is where we will focus. 2 more times. Exhale, lower belly in and out. Inhale, allow the belly to release. And one more time, exhale, lower belly in and out. Inhale, release. And then opening up your eyes, we're going to come lay down on the back with the knees bent. Step your feet hip width on the floor. And you can take your hands behind your head. And we're focusing on the same area in the lower belly. So that's the area that you will now pull in and out. And you draw it towards the floor. So if you have a look for a moment, if I don't activate my abdominal muscles, you'll see that my lower back is more off the floor. And then when I activate my abdominal muscles, I can draw the lower back more towards the floor. Try to maintain this like a tight belt or corset maybe as we move through these practices. So as you exhale, draw the navel in and up to the spine, and you just take your head up, you look straight up, not coming in like this. So nothing to do with the neck. Inhale, come just above the floor. Exhale, activate the belly, coming up. Inhale, just above the floor. Exhale to come up. Inhale, just above the floor. Exhale, up. Inhale, low. Exhale, up. Inhale, low. Exhale, up. Inhale, low. Exhale, and exhale, and 3 more times. Try to keep your neck relaxed. Really focus on the lower abdominal muscles. 2 more. And once more. You're still looking straight up to the ceiling or the sky. Now we go to the right side. Exhale to the right. Inhale, middle. Exhale, pull the lower belly towards the floor and go to the left. Inhale, middle. Exhale, right and middle. Exhale, left and middle. So you're not coming up as far as you can because we want to keep the lower back on the floor. To the right and inhale. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the middle. Maybe you feel it burning already. I do. And to the middle. To the left and to the middle. Keep the activation in the lower belly. Focus to the lower belly. And to the left and middle. One more time to the right. And middle. Exhale to the left. And middle. And take your head on the floor. Throw probably some tension happens in the neck, so release shoulders. And you'll feel it also probably a bit above your navel. That's alright, don't worry about it. The focus will just be in the lower belly. Alright, and then we come up for hands and knees position. Making sure that your hands are underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips, and spread your fingers really wide, pressing underneath the base of your index finger, and on your exhale you round the back. Inhale, drop the belly, arch the spine, lengthen the neck. Exhale, round, so you draw the lower belly in and up to the spine. Inhale to drop the belly, long in the neck. Exhale to round, to draw the navel in and up to the spine. Inhale to drop the belly and soften your forehead. Once more to round. And inhale to come parallel to the floor. Keep engaging your abdomen. And try to feel your neutral position where you engage your abdomen and you're not hanging in the lower back nor in the shoulders. And again, we maintain this area like a belt or this corset as we practice to take the right arm to the front. Take the arm parallel to the floor and now press your right foot into the floor and extend your left leg behind you. You reach out, but you keep it all coming from the lower belly. So as you exhale, bring that all together. Elbow, knee, belly, head. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, bring it together. Inhale, out. Exhale, lower belly, in and up to the spine. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, hands and knee on the floor. Coming for the other side. Extend the left arm forward, parallel to the floor. Engage your abdomen. Press the left foot down. Reach the right leg back. Exhale together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale together, everything in. Inhale, lengthen. Once more, exhale together. Inhale to lengthen. And then placing hand and knee on the floor. Tuck your toes under and lift up and back. Stretch it out in downward facing dog. Stay still or maybe bend and straighten one leg at a time. To wake up the hamstrings. Let the movements be quite free. And keep pressing underneath the bases of your index finger. Come for a still position in Adho Mukha Svanasana. And then from there, with your other foot first, start to walk forward and step your feet hip width behind your hands. So whatever your other foot is this morning. And then from there you bend your knees or you let your legs be straight, whatever feels nice. And here just hang out. Then shake out your head, yes and no. Release the shoulders. And let go of tension in the jaw and the lips. Alright, and then with your knees bent, they point in the same direction as your toes. And then roll up the spine. Drawing the navel in and up to the spine. As you come to roll all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. And we'll come to stand for Tadasana, mountain pose. Stepping your feet together or hip width. Place the big toe mound into the floor. So that's the same area as in the hands for the, now I forget all of a sudden the name of this place. Root the base of your index finger on the floor. Same for the feet. Lower belly, in and up, tailbone dropping down. Hand palms are facing forward. And then you feel the broadness in the chest and the upper back. The neck is free. And the crown of the head is lengthening up. And then as you next inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths in. Breathe it out. Breathing in, press the base of the index fingers on the floor, breathing out. One more breath in and out. Inhale to a forward high push-up plank. Reach through the heels back. Now engage your abdomen again a bit more, making sure you're not hanging in the lower back, and broaden the chest, broaden the upper back. Come down, bend your elbows, maybe first your knees to the floor, and then once you're down, point the toes back, press the feet down to lift the knees off the floor, press the pubic bone down, and lift the chest in Cobra. Bhujangasana, no tension in the neck needed. Exhale down, tuck the toes, hands and knees, downward facing dog. Take one breath in, one breath out. Inhale the right leg up. Now try and keep your hips square. Try and keep your hips parallel so you're not opening up the right hip. Then look forward and swing your foot forward between the hands. Open up in the chest. Inhale the left foot forward, lift the chest. Exhale down. Bend the knees, hook your thumbs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Inhale, circle your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Other foot back first. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths in and out. Breath in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. Forward to a high push-up plank. Reach through the heels back. Draw the navel in. Exhale all the way down. Point the toes back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale down. Tuck the toes. Fluent transition to downward facing dog for 1 breath in. Breath out. Inhale the left leg up. Try and feel your hips square. Really press through the hands to extend through the arms, through the leg. For 1 breath in. And then look forward and swing your foot forward between the hands. Open up in the chest, long in the neck. Inhale, right foot forward, lift the chest. Exhale down, bend the knees, hook the thumbs. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, hands at the heart. Inhale, circle the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Breathing in 1. Breath out. Breathing in 2. Breath out. Right leg lifts up. Exhale, step forward. Arms coming up, Anjaneyasana. Reach your arms up. Exhale, draw the navel in and up to the spine. To keep the hips kind of square, bring the right hip slightly back, the left hip slightly forward. Take another breath in. Breath out. Inhale, hands to the floor, high plank. Exhale, low plank or all the way down to the floor, your choice. Inhale, if you come for upward facing dog, make sure arms, legs straight, knees are off the floor. Exhale, downward facing dog. Maybe step the feet slightly forward, take 1 breath in and 1 breath out. Left leg, inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, draw navel in and up to the spine. 2 more breaths in, reaching through the fingers. Exhale. 1 more breath in. Relax your face, relax your jaw. Inhale, hands to the floor, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Inhale, forward and up. Lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath in. 1 breath out. Bend the knees, look forward, step or maybe jump. Feet between the hands. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, coming down. Bend the knees, hook your thumbs. Inhale, coming up. your hands at the heart. One last round. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, step back to a high push-up plank. If you want to come to downward facing dog, also okay. Otherwise, low plank and upward facing dog. Exhale to downward facing dog. Take one breath in and one breath out. Inhale, right leg up. Exhale, swing forward. Anjaneyasana. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, active in the abdominal muscles. Right hip slightly coming back. And then take your hands together and at your heart center. Keep your belly strong. Look forward. Bow forward. Shift your weight forward. And try to take your back and your left leg parallel to the floor. And if you want to bend your standing leg, that's okay. So you can reach your arms to the front and see if that changes your balance. It's still active in the belly. One more breath. And then bend the knee, hands to the floor, downward facing dog. Stepping back. Taking one breath in and one breath out. Left leg up. Exhale, step forward. Arms coming up for Anjaneyasana. Exhale, draw the navel in and up to the spine. Left hip slightly back, right one forward. Hands together and at your heart center. Look forward, go forward. And warrior 3, 4, Virabhadrasana 3. Still rooting the base of your big toe down into the floor. And maybe reach your arms to the front here as well. Reach forward, reach back, but it's all coming from your core, from your abdomen. And then bend your knee, hands to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Inhale, forward, high push-up plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, open up, lift the knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Now take a breath in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. Bend the knees, look forward. And jump on the outside of your hands. Take your hands at your heart center. And with your elbows, you can press the knees a bit to the side. If your heels are not on the floor, maybe use a block or roll your mat. Or you can also sit on the block to be more comfortable here. Namaskar Asana or squat position. Now drop the hips down. So you may feel stretch for the hips, but also for the lower back. And as you drop the hips down, you can open up in the chest, so you're not coming forward, which creates tension in the hips. Take one breath in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. Then we come to take the hands behind us, coming to sit. Take your knees together, your feet together, hands underneath the knees. And you press the knees and feet together. And we come for half boat pose. So you can have the lower legs parallel to the floor. This area that we're focusing on, engage it here, the lower belly active. And at the same time, open up in the chest. One more breath. Keep your face soft, it's okay. And then we step the feet on the floor, hands behind you, fingers facing forward, lifting the hips up. And then let the head drop behind you, take a breath. And breathing out. Chin to the chest, lower down. And then take the knees and the feet together, press them together. And again, this time maybe you want to straighten the legs. Navasana, boat pose. And maybe also you release the hands and then the hand palms are facing up. You press the legs together, you activate your belly, you lift and open the chest. For one more breath. And then take the feet on the floor, hands behind you. Inhale to lift up, open up. Take one breath in, breath out. Chin to the chest, lower down for one last time. Taking the knees together, feet together. coming up. And release the hands, just give it a try. And then again, lifting up in the chest. And sometimes I say also, lift the corners of your mouth. That might just help you in a position that might feel quite challenging to you. It is to me. One more breath. Step your feet on the floor, hands behind you. Inhale to lift up. Let's take 2 breaths in. Open up your mouth. One more. Chin to the chest. Lower down. Come to lay down on the floor. And take your right knee to the chest. Draw a few circles. As you may have felt also the activation in your hips. Those muscles, draw circles in the other direction. As we came for the boat pose, so release it now. Soften. And then we take a twist to the left side, knee to the left. And then lift your hips up, take them slightly back. Lift the chest up. And then the right arm to the side, and maybe you look to the left or to the ceiling, or maybe you look to your right hand. And then we take 3 deep breaths. Calming down, slowing down. 2 more breaths. Releasing in the face and in the jaw. 1 more breath. And then look at your right knee and come back to the middle with your right knee. And take your head up, little kiss for the knee. And lengthen down. And coming for the other side, left knee. Hold on to your knee to draw the circles, and there's no rush with these circles. And then draw circles in the other direction. And come all the way over to the right side this time. Lifting the hips up and back. And lift the chest up to bring a bigger part of the upper back towards the floor. But don't worry about which shoulder or which part of the back is resting on the floor or not. Take 3 breaths. Breathing in. Breath out. Breath in. Breath out. 1 more breath. Releasing any tension in the face. Breathe it out. Then look at your left knee. Take your knee back to the middle. And a little kiss for the knee. And then bend both knees. If you have time to come and lay down for Shavasana, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, roll over to the side and come to sit. Maybe come to sit on a book or a pillow for more comfort for the hips and the knees. And coming to sit, you can join the top of your thumb and index finger together and let them rest anywhere on your legs, softening the gaze, closing your eyes. Just noticing any sensation in your body. Might be different from the beginning of the practice. Know that it is not an end, but simply a phase or a starting point for whatever comes next. And join the hand palms together at the heart center. Take a deep breath in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And gently open up your eyes. And the hand palms up to the sky, folding forwards, allowing the head to drop down to relax your neck and your shoulders. Could be a symbol of acknowledging a higher teacher. And then from there coming to roll up. Thank you very much for sharing the practice, and I wish you a wonderful day.